Well, first of all, I want to thank Randy for 6+ years of outstanding work. I mean, Stanley Cup, playoffs 5 out of 6 years. He's a terrific coach and will be a terrific coach again. It was tough, but after the weekend, and I've been watching, we've been through funks before this group, and we were in one, and after watching the way we played on Friday and Sunday, I decided that it was time for a new voice. And that is something that, it doesn't mean that the guy is become a bad coach or a bad person. It's just it was time for this group to have a new voice in the locker room. I still believe strongly in the group. I have. And when I told ownership, Henry, Susan, and Mike about this on Monday morning, I said, I think it's time to look around. We've got a lot of work to do. We've got a hill to climb. There's adversity to face now. This group has faced adversity before, and we're going to do it again. Bruce has, another great coaching resume. Jack Adams, fastest guy to 200 wins. President's Cup, good coach. And I moved on that as quickly as possible. And I truly believe, again, I say it again, I truly believe this group can do it. If I didn't believe they could do it, I would have gone a totally different direction and blown things up and started all over. But I don't believe in that. I think we have a good chance, and I think we have the gentleman right here that can lead us in that direction. So, Bruce, welcome aboard.
Thanks, Bob. It's actually great to be here. It's been a wild ride for me for the last week as well. And like Bob says, I sat there on Tuesday, and if I didn't believe that this was a team that had the possibilities and the makings of something special, I think I would have sat at home and waited. But I don't think opportunities like this come around every day, and with the talent that we have here. And so I talked to my wife about it, and I said, I think we should jump at this. I know it's only been, a day basically since I got let go, but it was something I thought was a chance that I wouldn't get again. So I jumped at it and got in the plane yesterday, and here I am. So it's a new start. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to play, and let's get going. We don't get a chance, and I never got a chance to see Anaheim play as often as I would like to, being in the Eastern time zone and being in the Eastern Conference. We didn't pay that much attention to them. I do know a few of their players, and I do know that they have some great players, and they have the players in really prominent role positions that need to be a good team. So I think, not taking anything away from Randy. I mean, it's just if we do it together, well, we should hopefully make strides every night and every day. And it's going to take time, but I think it can be done, within the next 4 months. They've been a really good team. They've just sort of lost their way a little bit. But I told them this morning that, I believe in them. I think they're a really good team, and I wouldn't have done this if I didn't believe that they have a really good shot at doing a lot of good things this year. So I want them to believe in themselves. And if they do, then good things can happen. It doesn't really matter if you win 8-7 or 2-1. I just want to win. I mean, if you know me, that I just losing grates on me quite a lot. But I think it's assessing where your strengths are and then work to your strengths.
When you're struggling in a funk like we were, you get lots of phone calls. And you always get phone calls, and you know, sometimes you listen and sometimes you don't. And I'm not going to lie, I was listening, but don't think for 1 second the calls were just on Bobby. And that was a popular one, but don't think it was just him. And, you know, I'm hoping everything settles down right now. And I think it will. And, but again, I've said this and I said it, if anybody ever is, if you're ever offered something that makes your organization better, I don't care who the player is, and makes your team better, you better damn well look at it.
Like all teams, when it's when there's a change, like they're waiting to see how it affects them. You know, I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, they listened really well, I thought, and they looked when they went on the ice like they had some jump. You know what? I just do what I do. I mean, I can't say we're not doing this. Randy is a great coach, a good teammate, good friend, all of those things. But I just got to do what I've done and what I've been used to and what I've done that's been successful. And those are the things that I know. So, I mean, you integrate those things. I mean, we did a couple things today. It's like systems, there's no right system or wrong system. Coaches have faith in what they've done and it's been successful for them. So, I mean, what I was doing today might be different from what Randy did, but at the same time, they were both successful. Well, I want them to be very positive, and I want to be aggressive. I want to be, I want them to play the way they're capable of playing, and with energy and thinking that they're going to be successful the way they should be successful. I mean, this was a team that before the season started, if you read a lot of the clippings in that they said would really contend for the Western Division crown and the Pacific Division crown, and I think they're very capable of doing it. I want them to believe in themselves, and that's the message for today, is believe in themselves.